honored to address this forum and once again reiterate that for Poland, Belarus' digital vision is inseparable from the political and economic vision, which we fully support. The digital sphere, by definition, connects people across borders and generations, and I have no doubt that it will also be the case between Poland and Belarus. In the last year, the digital sector in Poland has accelerated by a factor of 2. We owe this to many factors, but the one I wish to tell you about is the one I have the privilege of heading, GovTech, the program, the new branch, the new sector in the world. What is GovTech? To put it in words, government technology, we can say, to put in numbers, over $500 billion of new projects and innovations every year. And to put it in people, it's about people, innovative people that bring innovation on board to the public sector. And GovTech is a way to look in a holistic manner at building a digital society, from building digital tools to teaching people how to use them, because any of us is aware that the biggest challenge we face is about how to use internet, how to use digital tools in a safe manner and to make it to the people's good. And for the last 2 years, Poland has ranked consistently among Europe's top 3 established GovTech markets. For me and my team, this is an honor and a motivation to work even harder towards building a more digital future. When we are talking about GovTech, we cannot forget about e-government. Digital future is something Poland is investing heavily. Over 25% of the population is actively using government's e-services, with 1/3 of the adult population registered to access Poland's digital ecosystem. This ecosystem I referred to consists of around 200 e-services, and citizens interact with them 20 million times per month. But the most important aspect I think I wanted to share here is that none of this would happen without hard work of the people themselves, of course. 1,500 interviews were made on user experience, and hundreds of entrepreneurs are using a suggest features option each month. So to put it short, good e-government, just like traditional government, is the one that listens to its people, a lesson I think the current regime should understand. Because their people are our clients as governments, as public administration, so their voice is the decision. To sum up, I realize that we are currently facing many issues, from the pandemic to political upheaval, but our societies, both alone and digital, are closer than ever. Despite closed borders, our relationships are the strongest in history. Why? Because the last few months have shown that the ideas shared by the digital society are also the ones we fought for 30 years ago in Poland. Therefore, I wanted to reiterate and thank you to your actions. We are building a more united, safe and connected Europe. So long.
What are priorities for Poland to implement some digital instruments for digital society?
The aim priority now, the priority now is to support technical competencies, technical digital competencies in our society. Because what already we have done in Poland is that almost more than 90% of the population already has the access to the internet. I don't mean everybody has the access to the high speed level of the internet, but any internet. So now the challenge we face is to bring people to the safety usage of the internet or any other technical instruments that enable them to use it for their best good. And for example, what I mean, it's for example about fake news. So it is the huge danger. Why? Because it's all about now the phenomenon which is called infodemic. Which is what it is the pandemic that arouses because of misinformation. And that is why we brought, for example, the application which is called Fake Hunter, where any citizen can verify if the article or any news the citizen met in the internet is fake news or not. And the bench of experts from our Polish agency and other experts from any field, because we are checking, the application is checking not only coronaviruses fake news, but also relating to 5G. So the topics that are very difficult to verify, because, for example, when it comes to coronavirus, you cannot see coronavirus itself. And for example, for 5G, because it's only few experts can talk about it with the whole understanding. And why infodemics also? Infodemics because people also can die because of misinformation, because of false information, because of lies. We can say about fake news, just there are lies. For example, in Iran, 800 people passed away because of the information, misinformation, lie that the one of the alcohols if you drink it, you can be healthy, and you can be, and it was misinformation because this alcohol made them not they passed away because of drinking it. So it is a huge danger, and it is the fake news are such a danger for our health, for example, as for example the danger are any other frauds, internet frauds.
Thank you so much. And of course, I would need to ask you about the healthcare system. How do you see, how do you reform the system in Poland right now?
So we have just launched in January this year a bunch of online tools, for example, digital prescription, which is very, very helpful, and I think like the telemedicine, which we are using now in our Polish healthcare, wasn't be so effective if there were no e-prescriptions. And that was a great timing, even though we didn't know that a pandemic is coming, because the patients they don't need to go to the doctor, and they need to go only to the pharmacy to get medicine, to pay for medicine, and we all think about this now. All our efforts are put into this thinking about like we don't need imagination now, because pandemic shows that anything that can be digital should be digital. So we are working now on, for example, the documents about the patients. Now, so far they were only in your at your doctor place. And next year and this coming year we'll bring all this documentation digital also, which is also which of course is I think the biggest challenge, because there are no more sensitive data as healthcare data about citizens. So there are a bunch of challenges to solve, to face, and but we all see that it is crucial now to have it, of course, all of them online. Also, it is very, very useful for the patients. It's very flexible. You don't need to remember to take your papers with you to the doctor, to visit your doctor. So it will be another milestone in our Polish healthcare system.
Thank you, Justina. One more question. During our conference, we were studying the experience of different countries like Estonia, Ukraine. Now we're listening to Poland experience. Do you have like any digital governance products or packages which could be, bought by us, by Belarus, and implemented, could be implemented in our country, like ready packages?
Yeah, sure. Even not buy, because we all our tools we are preparing to be present on GitHub or on open license. So it is for us crucial to share what we have done. Many tools we are doing with our GovTech Society, so programmers from around Poland, sometimes the world. And what we believe that the tools that are ubiquitous also should be available easily for others. So you can also check our GitHub GovTech Polska and Chancellor Prime Minister, and you can find there the tools that are already published on open resource, open source, and there will be more and more of them. And of course, then you need to find some people to implement it. But I know that the tech society is a great bunch of plenty of professionals. So you will not have a problem with this, for sure.
Thank you so much. And for many Belarusians and Belarusian companies, it's very interesting to learn what is the perspectives and plans for this program, Poland Business Harbor. What are plans for development?
So it depends on you. I answer to all of the GovTech Society, I can say, because what I said already, it's we are listening to our clients. It is for you, this program. We were approached by many companies before we have launched the Poland Business Harbor, and it was a need for you to have this safe haven, I can say, for this time. So we are open. If you have any more ideas what we can do, you can check it out. What we already are doing. It is on our website gov.pl/Poland Business Harbor, and you can find it what we have done already. And if you see that it is something missing, of course we are here to answer and to expand the program. I am not going to think for you, because you know what you need. I not necessarily can know it. So I want to listen to our, I can say, clients. So don't hesitate to contact us. I am on LinkedIn and you can also find me on LinkedIn, and then we can have help.